I loathe Carly Fiorina. And conservatives supporting her are a bunch of nuts. The reason I dislike Carly Fiorina is because she came into HP, a beautiful thing. Not only did HP create amazing technology and consistently do so uh, in a way that passed on the savings in technology to the users of their technology. Now, when they invented a cheap way to make really good printers, they sold those printers really cheap. For a while, you got the best printer in the world from its inventor and cheap. Laser printers, inkjet printers. They had a calculator division that was unrivaled. If you were a science or engineering student, you pretty much already know what I'm talking about. Fiorina went in there and started cutting and chopping this company up, including divisions that were making money, like the calculator division. But it's not a star division because there's not a lot of money in that. But those students that use your calculators for 8, 12 years getting their degrees, and then in their career, they end up making, they become CTOs and make purchasing decisions. The value of HP stock halved while she was there. She wanted to buy EDS, Perot's old company. She ended up buying and merging with Compaq and turning HP into Compaq. Compaq and EDS. Compaq came in as the cheap clone maker. As the clone makers took off, Compaq took this role of, as a quality one. But they were always pretty much crap, I thought. Better than a lot of machines, but certain reliability, quality of components, but their design and the way they integrated the machines, it was always sucked if you ask me. But HP didn't. Now, when they joined, though, because of their markets, they became the biggest PC manufacturer in the world for a while, and then they didn't. And then until they fired Carly, and then they regained that title as a whole. But I really dislike her, and she's a failure as a business person. Voted the worst CEO and flop, and famous flops. Now she wants to run California. I really hate this woman because, see, the HP way, it wasn't just that it created those great products. It was also that internally it had a great engineering culture. For years, engineers and HP employees wouldn't get laid off, didn't get laid off for decades. They'd just get moved to another part of the company. They'd have that option. And when they did have tough times and have to lay people off, you got incredible severances. If you'd been there 10 or 15 years, you'd get a year's worth of pay. That's pretty reasonable compared to what they, what in general, how people operate. And that is why HP generated decades and decades and decades of innovation. Okay, she killed HP. We'll never forgive her for that. If there's any power or intelligence among this strange, libertarian-leaning community of engineers in California and Silicon Valley, up and down the coast, then they won't let this happen. Doesn't matter if you're a conservative. This woman's a failure as a conservative. So what? She believes in your philosophy. She's failed at it. She makes it look bad. She is a moron. And she's insidious. And she's she led to the subsequent spying fiasco, HP scandal of the CEO spying on the employees. It was the following CEO, but carrying on in her program. She's a terrible, terrible person. Exactly the kind of person that just has made American engineering shit. Just total crap. She has no idea about quality or quality engineering or engineering at all. She just knows how to eat the corpse of and be a parasite. I cannot stand that woman, Carly Fiorina. If you live in California, do not vote for Carly Fiorina. It does not matter what you think. A barber boxer. Carly Fiorina is a terrible person. I personally don't like her philosophy, but even if you like her philosophy, she's a failure at it. Okay, should just make She'll just make the whole thing. I guess maybe I should support her. Except for I love California, even though I don't live there anymore. That's where I'm from. And I just hate the idea that Carly Fiorina could do to what's left of the California way what she did to the HB way.